Welcome to the sales meeting for August 29th, and let's kick it off with Jerry.
Good morning, everyone. Just to let you know, it's the end of the month. So if you have some listings out there that you haven't submitted or some contracts you haven't submitted, if you want on the board, you better get them in today, tomorrow, and I guess Thursday is the last day of August. So that's all I got for that. For our listings last week, Vanessa, Kareen, and Norma all had listings. For our closings, we had Catherine, Melinda, Swan, Andrew Medina, Ricky, and Kelsey all had closings last week. For leases listings, we had our very own Ken, we had Vanessa, and Andrew Constancio. And for who got lease tenants in homes, we have Luis, Andrew, Vanessa, and Lara. So congratulations, everybody, and keep up the good work. And if you have any questions, please let me know.
All right. Congratulations, y'all. Announcements this week. We have a new agent of the week, and it is Vanessa Simons. So if you see Vanessa around, she's been going above and beyond helping our agents and especially those in our momentum. So congratulations, Vanessa. We see you working hard and it's paying off. Just a reminder, our next in-person sales meeting is going to be on the 5th, which is the day after Labor Day. Right? That's right? All right. So next Tuesday will be our next in-person sales meeting. Opportunity calls is going to be directly after the call, actually after phone room bingo. So it will be from 11:30 to 12:30 today, and then we also have Friday at 10 to 11:30. So make sure to be here for that. And over to Kim.
And I want to remind everybody that we are not going to be here on Labor. I mean, you guys can come in all you want to, but don't look for me because I'm going to be lounging somewhere or working, whatever. But anyways, I'm not going to be in the office. So we're closed Monday. So congratulations to the Google reviews this week. We have Cordell, we have Joan, and we have our very own Michelle, of course, no big surprise, but good job on getting those Google reviews, you guys. Keep it up. And to the ones that need help getting Google reviews, come see us and let us know if you want to know how to get them. We have cards on our desks. So every week I tell everybody to get Google reviews. So congratulations to you guys. And this week, my in focus, I'm ahead of the slides today, apparently. So thank goodness I'm paying attention. But in focus, I just left it blank because what I wanted to talk about is focusing. And right now, you guys need to be focusing on your business to prepare for next year. Now is a great time to start preparing all of your clients for next year. So if you need Popeyes, if you need anything, if you need to learn how to do farming or any of that stuff, see any one of us. Austin Title is always there to help. We can help you with anything that you guys need help with on farming and any of that stuff. So that's what I wanted to tell you, is to focus on your business now for next year. And that's what I have so far. And now we are back to Andrea.
All right. So just a reminder, we have our 2-month contact growth challenge. I've been going through this. This is the 3rd time to say this, but this month is all about amplifying your reach. So make sure that this week you are sending a message to 5 centers of influence. Who's done this for the last 2 weeks? Who's sent messages? Catherine? Who else? Michelle? Terry? Okay, that's 3 people out of 44 on this call that I see. Make sure that you're doing this. This really does help grow your business We're talking about focusing on your business and your connections so that you can build your business for the next year. We're already there. We've already got to be planning for next year. So make sure that you're sending messages each week, inviting them to get coffee or just go to a park and hang out. Like, go out, connect with people, be with people. The next thing is connect with prospective clients on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a underutilized tool that really can help you to make connections and take them into the real life space. And then share behind the scenes content of what you're up to in your business on social media. Y'all have been doing a great job building your social presence and interacting with folks in your social presence. So I want you to keep that up. Today's Tip Tuesday is personal relationships are the fertile soil from which all advancements, all success, all achievement in real life grows. It's all about those personal relationships that really help to build your business. And it's kind of like a network, right? You go out and it's your personal network that you're making connections with, that those people then know other people that then know other people that will be able to be connected to you. So you've got to start small. If you're new to the area, start small, making those connections and making them impactful. Don't just kind of go out and meet somebody one time and then never follow up with them. That's not going to be what is impactful for people. It's about the consistency of maintaining those relationships. This week's challenge is give engagement to get engagement. Right? So you know how it's the I'll give you something and then expect something in return. Well, whenever you're commenting and engaging on content on social media, a lot of times there will be this want to reciprocate those comments and likes and shares. So you've got to be engaging in order to get engagement. Does that make sense to everybody? Sweet. Social media ideas this week. Try a tourist activity in the city. What did you love about it? Want all of y'all to be a tourist this week and go find something in the surrounding areas to do and then post it on social media and talk about how much you loved it and how much that you suggest doing something like that. Go check out a local green space. So share a video about what you love in that area. Be the local expert. It might actually be green now that we've had some rain, y'all. So that's a plus. Share a few highlights of a house you'll be hosting open this weekend. Why could it be the perfect fit for your clients? And today, directly after the sales meeting, we've got phone duty bingo. So if you are wanting to answer phone calls for the office, make sure to stay on after the call and we will do the bingo as normal. And over to Rich.
Good morning, sports fans. All right. So, success. Hey, how many times has Ken said, answer your phone? Distractions are going to only affect your business, right? Success only comes to those who dare to attempt. So you got to take those opportunities when they show up. What happens if you tell a client, I can't show you any houses because I don't work on Sundays, right? Ken has a success story. Ken, talk to me.
So it was Sunday, of course, and I was in the middle of showing property, and I got a call on one of my listings where a client or where somebody wanted to look at my listing. And so I called my client and I said, hey, somebody wants to look at it. They said they live in the neighborhood and they will come anytime during that day. And she said, well, my kid's asleep right now, but anytime between 3:30 and 6, they can come over here. So I called them back and I said, can hey, you can go over there anytime between 3:30 and 6 o'clock. And he goes, oh, well, I don't have an agent. And I said, oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were an agent. So I can meet you over there about 3:45 if that works for you. And he said, yeah. And so I showed him my listing and he's like, hey, I liked it, but there's another one that I wanted to look at around the corner too. I have an appointment tomorrow to look at it because the agent doesn't work on Sundays. Well, that was my opportunity to slip right in there and take that client. And I said, well, let me look it up. Is it vacant? And he said, yeah. And I said, well, then let's go look at it. So I went and looked at it with him, showed it to him, and we're running comps on it. And he's probably going to be putting in a cash offer. And so the listing agent for that property said, hey, how was your showing at my place? And all I wanted to say, it went great. Thanks for not working on Sunday and giving me the client that you have an appointment with tomorrow. So anyway, it just, I'm not going to sit around. I'm going to take the business. If somebody else doesn't do it, if you don't do it, somebody else is going to do it. So
That's right. That's right. All right. Vanessa.
Hi guys, I just got a new construction under contract with some clients that they kind of just kept putting it off. Maybe the market will improve. Didn't like the interest rates and things, so on and so forth. But they were going to wait till September, but we found a new construction community in Buda, and this sales guy was wonderful. You guys, he was really bending over backwards to make a deal. So if you have anybody in the Kyle Buda area, they threw the kitchen sink at this deal and really went to their bottom line. So we ended up going under contract. They dropped it an additional, I think, $16,000 from the list price. And then they also are giving them about $20,000 towards, closing costs and fees. So they're going to buy the interest rates down. So anyway, if y'all are looking, there's some really good new construction deals. If you're interested, it's Turner's Crossing, and I can send you the sales guy's name. He was awesome.
Great. Michelle.
So I have a friend who sold her house in Terra Vista, bought a house in Riverside. Within a year, sold that house, bought a house in my neighborhood. So that's 4 deals just from her. She's also given me another total. It's been 9 deals in the last 2 years. Then I always kid around with her because we're friends, and I say, "Oh, who do you have for me now? Come on, Kim, you're slacking. I need more business." And actually, she called me this weekend. She goes, "Hey, my mom and stepdad are moving back. Can you go out to Bastrop with me to look at the house that they're thinking about buying?" So we went out to a new construction community at the Colony and looked at the new construction that they were thinking about purchasing. So hopefully we get them under contract this week.
All right.
That'll
All
be
right.
10.
Good job.
10 from one person. Y'all just ask for the business. I was just kidding around, but
Yeah. All right. So listen, Andrea mentioned it that you need to be engaged with people, right? You got to keep in contact with people. Betty, you've got a success story? Betty Riley? Hello?
Sorry, I'm doing a workout while,
Oh, all right.
but yeah, I got a list or lease listing client because another agent didn't offer any other properties to show or keep in contact with them after their first house that they showed.
All right. So this other agent only showed him one house and
Didn't
didn't
offer
keep in
any other.
contact with them. So there you go. All of a sudden they're going to look for somebody else. Let that somebody else be you. Anna Lar.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I was at the gym the other day and I saw a guy wearing a corrections officer shirt on. And since I used to be a police officer, I went over and brought him my card. and told him we have some like incentives and stuff for police officers. And now I'm showing him it's a rental and they offer $100. So I'll be getting like zero money, but that's fine. Hopefully it'll bring business in the future. And it was good for me to like get up the courage. My husband was like, why are you going to talk to him? Like, just chill out. So sometimes it works.
Right. You know, my wife is always, good job. And my wife is always telling me, must you talk to everybody? You know, we go to the grocery store, you know, and they always wear their little tags at HEB. And I always say, hey, how you doing, Susie? How's Mr. Butts treating you? And I engage everybody, and that's the deal. And good job, Ann, for getting up the courage and becoming comfortable being uncomfortable. That's the key there. Who else has a success story? All righty, back to you, Andrea.
All right, so we have a relocation update today. A little bit about relocation, the referral guide, and what it actually means for your clients. So it delivers, or we deliver, exceptional service to your clients with your connections to the top brokers around the world. Leading RE's outgoing referral expectations of our company is that we at least send out a minimum of 1 outgoing referral sent per sales associate per year. So that means we have to send around 1,000 referrals per year to be a part of our leading RE company. Number 2, we have to regularly and consistently follow up on active referrals sent to you. So you know how you get those, hey, what's going on with this referral? We're required to give that update. So just be aware that that does impact the number of referrals that we get in. Number 3, our conversion rate has to be at or above the network standard of 35%. That means 35% of the referrals that we get, we have to be able to close. And number 4, refer to network members always, keep it in the family. So we want to make sure that we are referring business to other agents and other companies that are within our referral network. This helps to hit all those previous 3 things that we just talked about. And lastly, a broker is contractually obligated to pay the leading RE transaction fee on every single closed referral. So what does it actually look like for the calculation? So on a $300,000 sales price, we have a 6% commission. Commission on the referred side would be 3%. So that's $9,000. 30% of the referral fee goes to the referring company. So that's $2,700 out there. And then the 20% fee for the network fee is going to be $540. The remainder that we are left with is $2,160. And then split between the agent is $1,080. So basically we have a 50-50 split of the $2,160 fees. So that's the breakdown of whenever we get a referral in through Leading RE. You know, I know that a lot of folks, there's sometimes complaints where it's like, well, I only get this small amount of money from these referrals. But understand that it's not just about this one referral. It's about that connection that we're talking about and we've been talking about. You do a fantastic job for that one person, and then you have an entire sphere to be able to work with to get business from. And you made a little bit of money. Terry.
Yeah, I was just going to follow up on that point, Andrea. I had worked with Relo on one client, I guess it was last fall, and his mother called me. She is from California, and she has a number of rentals here, and she's getting ready to want to sell them. And so I'm going to be meeting, she just reached out to me, going to be meeting with her over Labor Day weekend. So business definitely comes from the referrals and Relo.
That's awesome. Thank you, Terry, for proving my point. So that's kind of the Leading RE. Now let's talk about cross-border referrals, meaning global referral teams. They will result in a better success rate when placing a referral. International purchase information is going to be what is You need to be able to give as much information to our referral team as possible. So the areas of interest, town, providence, country, type of property desired, so the numbers of bedrooms, baths, garages, etc., price range, and the currency that they're going to be purchasing with, and then approximate time frame to visit. Now, on these referrals, I know that Catherine has dealt with some of these where it takes longer to actually get that referral fee, but it also takes keeping in contact with the referral to make sure that they are happy with the service that has been provided. So just keep that in mind whenever you are referring international clients. And that was all of Relo. So now over to JV Giving. So don't forget, we have September 17th at Circuit of Americas, CODA. We have CASA Superhero Run. If you plan to be there, fantastic. If you don't, please still join our page and get the word out about CASA. If you were at our sales meeting the last week, yes, we had a special guest speaker that kind of talked about how CASA actually affected her life and what it means to her. So it was teary-eyed, but also really moving with her story. So make sure that you're out promoting and helping this cause. It is something that really, really impacts the lives of many, many kids. Okay, now over to Cheryl.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Great news. Our Burnett location is open for business. Super excited. I've got Marion Roberts on here, and I just wanted to let her tell you where the office is located and a little bit about herself.
Hi, hi everybody. Thank y'all for letting me come on and say a quick word. I'm Marion Roberts. I have been with Austin Title, I guess it's been about 8 years. I've been in the business, the title business, since '96. So I've been doing this for a while, working mostly in the Williamson County, Cedar Park area, but of course, all of Williamson County and all of the Austin area for most of my career. But like Cheryl said, we're happy to be branching out to the Burnett area. We just opened our office, so we are here and excited to be here. I'm still going to be working and kind of going back and forth and maintaining my relationships in business in Cedar Park in the Williamson County area, but also here in Burnett, just trying to capture some of this growing Burnett market. As y'all know, it's just growing so fast, and we hope to be a part of that. I actually live in Burnett County, so it's great for me. I told Cheryl the other day, it's the best of both worlds for me, actually, because I get to maintain my business and my relationships that I've grown to love, and be closer to home and meet new people. So if y'all have any business out this way, I'd love to work with you. Love the opportunity to serve your clients out here. If y'all are just passing through town, we'd love for y'all to stop by and say hello and see our office. Our address is it's on Buchanan Drive, 1001 Buchanan Drive, if y'all are familiar with Burnett at all. It's basically 29. If you're coming from Liberty Hill and you go through the big 281-29 intersection, just keep going and we're next to the Wells Fargo. That's the best landmark to tell you. So super excited to be here. Would love to see y'all if y'all are out this way, and we're here for y'all anywhere you have business. So looking forward to it.
Awesome. Thank you. Will you put in the chat your email and office address and phone number?
I can do that.
The office will service Marble Falls, Burnett, Horseshoe Bay, Bertram.
Yeah, all of the Highland Lakes area. Yeah,
Awesome.
That's what we're focusing on. Thanks, y'all.
Excited. Thanks for being here. Another thing I wanted to remind you guys, I'm teaching the Austin Title Agent class tomorrow at your office at 10 a.m. That's the #1 calculator to do net sheets for your buyers and your sellers. And Tom Ferry, if you know Tom Ferry, he's a big marketing coach. He was in Dallas last weekend at their summit. That's all he talked about was our app, the Palm Agent app, which is the developer of our Austin Title app. Y'all come tomorrow. I can show you all 14 calculators. There's a premium section on the back end that prepares all your marketing content. I know Terry Richard uses it all the time. 10 o'clock back in the agent area. I'll be there. So come see me, and super excited. Thank y'all.
Awesome. Thank you. Oh, there's the slide for the announcement for the Barnett location. All right. Premier. Kevin, there you
Good
are.
morning. Can everybody hear me? Okay. Couple of shout outs. First, I had a good, successful week of closings last week with a couple of JV agents. So big shout out to Megan Stewart and Swan Redding. And the closing that we had with Swan was actually a condo deal. I know that condo deals can be a little bit difficult and challenging in lending, but we were actually able to get that done in 21 days and on time. So did take a nice closing basket. I'll kind of show you guys next week in person what I take. I do attend closings in person. Yes, even on crutches. And I do bring a closing basket with a good amount of gifts in it. So if an agent wants to throw in on the basket or doesn't, have a gift idea themselves, I definitely would like to help out there. It is the end of the month. I've been keeping track of everybody who's given referrals in the last 30 days. So I've got a pretty good list of names here. And next week in person, I'll be drawing for the $50 gift card. And then we'll be probably running that. We'll skip a month and then run that again in a month. So September 28th is the prospective date for the 1031 exchange class. I'm going to send out an RSVP to everybody. I know there was a lot of people that raised their hands for the 1031 exchange class. So I want to get a good count on who's going to be available. So look in your email today or tomorrow for the RSVP for 1031 exchange. And thank you to those of you who came to the credit repair class. That was nice to have a good turnout. I think there was a lot of good information there, and we'll probably be having her back here in a couple of months to get a hold of another class, maybe some folks, new agents or people that just couldn't make it. The market's actually been improving the last couple of days after a week or two of a little bit of unsteadiness, but we're back into the low sevens range. We're looking at 7.25 for the 30-year conventional. We're at about 6.875 for FHA and VA. But I want to remind you that does not necessarily mean that the client you bring me for conventional is going to get a 7.25. I had some folks that Jennifer Golden Weeks gave me that we're closing here in September. They took a 6.875 at little to no cost based on the fact that their loan amount was smaller. There's certain areas where that typical 30-year rate that you see is not what your client's actually going to receive. That's why it's very important that we have an opportunity to talk with them and kind of see once where they stand and what their specific situation is. If you guys are passing out my contact info to a client, I sure appreciate that. But if you could also reciprocate with getting me their contact info, that way if when they call, I know who it is and I can get back to them right away. It just makes life a little easier if I can keep track of who's calling and who sent them my direction. That way I don't seem quite so lost. But otherwise, everything is going well with the market. People are still buying. So if you have any questions, I'm back in the office on the day-to-day here. You'll see me lounge in my zero gravity chair with my leg up. So look forward to seeing you guys around. Oh, I've almost forgot. I also make sure that I send out reviews. Thank you, Ken, for throwing this in there. So just want to let you guys see that I do have clients who really enjoy working with me. If you ever want to know what it is about people or what it is about me that people like working with, maybe go ask Swan, ask Megan, look up my 5-star reviews. It's there. I try and do the best as I possibly can, and it seems to be a good turnout for the most part. So get your clients over here and let's see if we can get them a 5-star experience.
Awesome. Thank you, Kevin. Now for Ken's Market Talk.
Welcome back to the Ken Show. Okay, look at what we've got, people. We've got new active listings in the last 7 days. New, 965. Price decreases, 1,440. Price increases, 184. Back on the market, 167. Active under contract, 433 within the last 7 days. Pending 437, closed 667, withdrawn 224, expired. You guys we got a lot of expireds and on holds, 76 and 131. So this week I did Manor ISD. Current active listings, there's 267 current active listings in Manor, ranging from 179,000. Now, of course, I always look at the low priced houses, and 179,000 is a shell of a house. There's nothing in it and no walls. So to 6.75 million, and I think that was on 80 acres or something like that. In Manor. So active under contract or pending 151, sold within the last 30 days. There were 67 recently. 2022 there was 117 and 120 in 2020. Sold year to date so far there's been 768 as opposed to last year 788. So we're right on track from last year, and then 842 for 2020. There's 121.93 days of inventory. Average house price currently right now is $404,853. Who would have ever thought in Manor that would be the average house price? As opposed to last year, $453,344, and in 2020, $263,514. Average days on the market currently 71, last year 14 and 39 in 2020. If you guys have questions on any of this or need help with any of this, let me know.
Awesome. Thank you, Ken. Corrine, what are our updates for training?
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, awesome. All right. Next slide. Thank you. So with Grant Bowman on August 30th from 11 to 12 via Google Meet, this will be recorded. MLS mobile apps for Sabor and Abor. This will be overviewing the features, best practices, brand your app and share with your sphere, how to utilize as a marketing tool, and ease of use and accessibility. Then next we have on September 1st with Tony Zavaleta, JBG buyer and seller guides. This is a virtual workshop via Google Meet from 10 to 11. If you'd like assistance with personalizing or ordering your printed or flipbook JBG seller and buyer guides, please join Tony Friday, and it is a 1-hour session. And then upcoming NLTs, we have Getting into the Mind of an Appraiser, Open Houses with Breakthrough Conversations, Leveraging LinkedIn, Part 1, and the 3 Ps of Real Estate Practice, Preview, and Prospect. I think that's all I have for you guys.
Thank you, Corrine. All right, it's that time of the sales meeting. Just listed new buyer needs, new lease needs, who needs what. Go ahead and raise your hand and I will be calling on you. Destiny.
Yes, so I have a listing going live Friday in Liberty Hill. It is just under 4,000 square feet, 4 beds, could be 5 because the offices have a closet, and it's on 2.24 acres, and we'll be listing at 1.2 million.
Awesome. Congratulations, Destiny.
Thank you.
Who else? Emma.
I still have a lease need. So we went from 2,500 to 2,400. It's downtown Rainy Street, 1 bedroom, close to 900 square feet, 12th floor. It's got a gym, it's got a rooftop pool, and all this amazing amenities there. 24-hour person, a front desk, all that stuff. So we're at 2,400. He's accepting 23. If anybody has anything, please. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Emma. Betty.
I have a client that has bad credit, but she's looking for, she can pay almost up to a year rent up front. She's looking for a 2-bedroom with an office or a 3-bedroom, Round Rock area, under 2,100. She has a dog, 7 pounds.
All right. Thank you, Betty. Ken.
I have a 2-story coming next week, I believe. It is 1,720 square feet, 3-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, 2-story in the Jester Farms area. And that's going to be listed right around $350. It's got carpet, so it needs a little bit of updating for mica countertops and stuff, but it'd be great for an investor or a first-time home buyer.
All right. Thank you, Ken. Mike, did you have something?
Yeah, I've got a native Texas family moving back from Idaho into the Austin suburbs. They're really focused on Lago Vista. They're looking for a property 2,200 square feet or above. It needs to have 4 bedrooms, and they like the mature trees. They're big hikers, etc. So they're looking for some place that they can get for under 500 grand. They're pre-approved a little higher, so we can go a little higher if we need to, but they really want to make it under 500 grand.
Okay. Catherine?
Hi, you guys. I still have my lease listing in Steiner. We just dropped the price from 3,200 to 2,950. So it's a really good deal. We have our little pool in the backyard. It's 3-bed, 2.5 bath, 2 living areas, 2 dining areas, right towards the school. So if you have somebody who wants to list in Steiner, just let me know.
All right. Awesome.
Hey, Andrea.
Yes.
East States Realty Group, Kevin had posted a couple of properties. Do you want me to go ahead and read those off?
At the end.
Okay.
You want to go ahead and raise your hand, and then I'll get to you. Molly.
I have a listing 407 Misty Morn in Cedar Park. It's a little over 3,900 square feet. It's a huge home, 2-story. It has a flex room and a media room, 4-bedroom, 4-bath. It's been freshly painted, the whole house, built in 2006. So it is a little dated, and $850. It's definitely overpriced, but sell when it budged, just so you know.
All right. Thank you, Molly. Vanessa.
Hey guys, I just wanted to pitch my 2 properties that I have listed. One of them is 2.27 acres in Hudson Bend. It's currently listed at 1.79, but we are negotiable. So it's a short walk to multiple marinas, and there are no major restrictions. There's not an HOA, and it's super low tax rate. It's a 1.7 tax rate. It's a really big, big house, big family home. There's 4 living areas, 4 bedrooms, 4.5 baths, and it has a commercial grade pool with multiple water features. You can even have goats, chickens, all kinds of things. It's kind of a great property if you wanted to expand. So that one's 17229 Rocky Ridge Road. And then I have another one in Florence. We're listed now at 2.366. And that's a $200,000 price reduction just based off of feedback from showings that we didn't have a pool. So we came down a little bit. If anyone's seen that house, it really is one of a kind. Huge, 6,355 square feet. So if you have any buyers that are looking for anything like that, please let me know.
Awesome. Thank you, Vanessa. Mike, you might want to get with Vanessa on that. You're looking out in Lago. Vanessa knows the area really well.
Yeah, there's tons of inventory in Lago and Jonestown right now. There's a builder, Rothenberg Realty, has about 5 homes in Jonestown that are all very lovely. And he's pretty desperate to sell. So definitely reach out to me if you have any questions.
Awesome. Thank you, Vanessa. Kevin.
I just seen that Kevin Dickey had posted a couple of properties. He's got one for sale in Hutto, 3-bed, 3-bath, 2,400 square feet, asking $395. And I actually did some flyers for it. They're not offering a concession at this time. He's got a rental on River Hill Drive in Georgetown, 3-bed, 3-bath, just under 2,000 square feet, $22.15 per month. And then he has 2 lots on Murphy Drive in Bertram. Looks like they're build lots, 1.5 acres each, water tap, is on the property. It's built for a single family residence only, listed at 135,000 and 150,000. And then again, that's in Bertram for East States Realty Group.
Awesome. Thank you, Kevin. Cheryl. Did you mean to raise your hand, Cheryl? You're muted.
Something's going on with my computer. I'm so sorry. I just wanted to tag on to what you were mentioning earlier about being a tourist in our city. We just posted on our Austin Title Company page on Facebook and on LinkedIn. We posted, what are your Labor Day weekend plans? And we posted the entertainment guide that shows what's going on at the Moody or Circuits of America or your local swimming holes or best patio restaurants. It's a great, great guide. And also follow us on austentitle.com. Wonderful information is posted there, but this is a great, I always send out this entertainment guide when my friends and family are coming in from out of town, and I say, pick something to do, and then we go do it. So it's a wonderful guide, and I'm gonna order some colorful brochures and bring them to the office. I can have some there tomorrow while I'm there at 10 o'clock.
Awesome. Thank you. All right. Anybody else? Going once? Going twice? All right. Have a fantastic day, y'all. We are here at the office. If you need anything, stop on by.
Have a good week.
Bye.
Don't forget bingo.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone.
Don't forget bingo. We'll be on, give you a 10-minute potty break, and then we'll be back on the call at 10:25.
We just stay on this call, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Bye, guys.